Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. All right, all right, all right. Not really, but all right, all right, all right. Hold on a sec. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Missy Ritchie. Let's get started, shall we? What's today? What is today? Friday, March 8th. All right. What's on my hat? Tonight, we're going to talk about the most talented people in ufology that have ever lived. And we're going to try to do this show tonight the best we can. Yeah, still going through some shit, so sorry. I'll try to do the best I can, and we'll see how it goes. Thanks for hanging out. Do a little roll call real quick. Mike Johnson, welcome to the show. Derek Faulkner, welcome to the show. Hey Moody, welcome to the show. Kelly Lewis, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Samo, welcome to the show. SL, welcome to the show. Tony, welcome to the show. And Moonlight, welcome to the show. And David Wilcox, not Wilcox. How you doing? It's 7:13. Andrew Rollins, welcome to the show. Anybody else? Samantha Morris, the cat. The True Few, welcome to the show. Bernie Miro, welcome to the show. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. I want to try to change this here. Let's see. Get rid of. Hey, Bern. Hey, Darkroom UFO. How you doing, man? Good to see you. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to drink this real quick. You know, last night, doing that show, smoking so much made me sick. No, really did. Like I said last night, I never smoke. I don't smoke a lot, okay? And last night, I think I smoked 2 or 3 days in those 2 hours. And when the show was close to ending, I was feeling really terrible, not good at all. And when I woke up this morning, my head was so foggy and I had a headache. I'm still going through it. I also have an allergy to marijuana. If it gets on my skin, I can touch it on this side of my hand, right? But if it gets here or anywhere else on my body, I will break out. Whatever it touches, I'll get a rash. Like, I would smoke with the bowl like this, and I'd be in my car, and as soon as you go, and the butane pushes the weed up off of the top of the bowl, and while the air conditioning is running in your car, while you're at a stoplight, and then it went in my face. Yeah, and then I looked in the mirror to get it out, and oh my God, my whole face, when I first learned how I was allergic to it, if I get it in my mouth, like if raw, not smoked or anything, it has to be raw weed. If it gets in my mouth, same thing. In my eye, like it did last night, this eye's still a little swollen. You can tell. Look. No, it is still a little swollen, but last night I got some in my eye because I accidentally, you touch the weed, you put it in your thing, and then I went, oh no, it's in my eye. Yeah, so I'm not sure if smoking all of that had an adverse reaction. I'm still feeling it. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm messed up. my blood sugar's dropped. I bring it up. I feel okay. It drops within 20 minutes. I'm like, something's definitely going on. So I'm trying to get the energy going here, and then we have technical issues before the show, and that adds to the stress. And it's like, is this ever going to end? All I need is a little break. That's all I need. What? Who is that? What? What do you want? Don't be no. Get you what? You gonna say something now? Hello? 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 Hi. Hello? He's learning how to speak, I think. Yeah, they heard you. They heard you. Oh, he's so cute. Aw, he's so cute. Go ahead, go away. It's one of my kids. It's one of my kids. Yeah. I've got 12 kids. 12 now. And that's right. We do need help supporting the kids, too. Don't forget, help GUFON's kids. Support can be beautiful. Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, all the links are in the show description. You can even become a member of the GUFON. Now, before we get officially started, I need to double down. So, it's a strange world we're living in right now, kitten caboodles, And like I said, things are going to be changing here at GUFON. I don't think people are going to be happy. I'm looking, definitely, I think I'm going to change the time of the show to 3 p.m. And that will start probably on the 21st of March. So I'm just letting you know that's a possibility, maybe a most likely scenario. I don't know yet. I don't know. But let me just tell you this. Expect the time to change. Expect it. If it does, and you're able to watch the show live, that'll be great. If you can't watch it, that would suck. But, this isn't anything out of the norm to change the time. I mean, we've been doing it now for 2 years at this time. We used to be at 9. So we keep going backwards. We went from 9 to 7. It may be 5. I may do 5. I don't know. Either way, I think we need a change. Yep. So, with that being said, I'm sorry if you can't make it, but last night was kind of fun. I thought last night's show was a little silly fun. Yeah, we did. We did. All right. It's true. What's up, Murder Hornet? Joey? Mystic? Hey, Europe's here. Thank goodness. Yeah, you're going to have a 5-hour boost. I mean, that'll be great. Instead of it being 1 or 2 a.m. or midnight, right? Midnight. It'll be what? 8? I don't know. I'm really just. I think we need to shake things up a little. That's all. Everything's a little stagnant. I'm stagnant. It's very frustrating because I want to get out and do my boots on the ground, but I'm still dealing with the foot. You know, it's been 5 weeks of healing, and it's still a little swollen. And when I take a step, the foot doesn't turn in anymore, so it doesn't do this, but it does this. It's tipping on the side because underneath it's still a little swollen. So when I step, it's like stepping on a ball, and it rolls. My foot rolls. So imagine having a ball under your foot trying to take a step. Your foot's going to go either way. Well, the easiest way for the foot to go is to the side, and that's what's happening. And it's on that side. I think that's why the swelling, because the other side's the arch, you know? You got the arch over here, so it's not going to tilt in the arch. It's going to tilt on the side that it's hurt. I want to show you a picture of what it looked like when it was in its terrible glory days, but all right, let me get the show going here. Oh, what a day. Oh my God, there's no show. Oh my God, that's right. I thought I set the show up today. I never did. I never set my show up. Oh, well, this is going to be great. Oh no. I thought I set the show up. Like I get all my ideas and everything set up. I organize them. I have them in the order I want to talk about them in. Forgot. Shit. All right. Let's do this. Let's just. Here we go. It's okay. I'm a professional. Did you know Kirkpatrick is a liar? Yeah. Now, do you guys remember Richard Butt? Do you? The Lou Elizondo friend? Supposedly a friend? I always thought it was Lou. Right? Anyway, he's a real. He's like a disinfo agent. This guy makes all these claims, says he knows a lot of things, and you can't verify anything this guy ever says. It's very odd. I mean, not that it's, odd. It's just weird. You know? Hey, I got a PayPal here. Wow, $5 from Mr. McEwen. Says, hi from Julian and Janine from Wales. Happy birthday to Julian. Wait, I'm not sure. It says happy birthday to Julian. But does that mean it's Julian's birthday? I don't know if you guys mean happy birthday from Julian. So I'm going to say thank you and just keep going because I don't know what you mean. And I don't know if it's his birthday because you know what that means, right? But I want to thank you for helping support the show, helping support GUFON. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. But I don't have well, I don't have the evidence of his birthday to play the birthday song, which is what I wanted to do. All right, I wanted to play the birthday song for Julian, but I can't verify. So, thank you though for the $5. PayPal preferred. Desperately. Hold on. Whoa. Okay. So Kirkpatrick, according to Richard Ass, Kirkpatrick claims that during his tenure, no source came to Arrow with firsthand knowledge of anything to do with, reverse engineering and all that stuff, right? Marco Rubio clearly states, all right, UFO expert Mario Rubio. Now we've got these people in our Congress or whatever. Marco Rubio, of all people, is saying there are other high-level individuals with firsthand knowledge making claims which back what Grush stated under oath. Wow. Marco Rubio knows his stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, Marco Rubio, he knows. All right, there was a clip attached to this, believe it or not. I just found it, and this is from 8 months ago. I want to see what, because last year was the beginning of the lull that we're having in ufology. It started last year, early, around this time, I think. I think this is when Jeremy Corbell said, like last February, he said, we're shooting at UFOs. Remember? And everybody's like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. And then some stories came out. Well, we're shooting at unidentified objects over in war-torn regions, trying to save people's lives, I'm telling you, from Tic Tacs. From Tic Tacs. Yeah, they're flying around. A lot of bad breath down in that part of the world. Oh. It's not unusual for that to happen. Oh, that's too bad the shirt didn't match perfectly, or else I would have liked this background. Wow, that's a fun-looking background, isn't it? Gyro, Gyro. It's Gyro. $5 super dono. You know the rule. That makes me extra happy when there's no emoji, no it's pure love. No sticker, no emoji, no message. Gyro got it. It's pure love right here at GUFON. Thank you, man. Appreciate that support. Gotta help support. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. And thank you very much. You want to help support Truthology for ufology. Don't let GUFON fall. Please slam Tyler. I need to know which Tyler you're talking about. Please, Jeff. What Tyler? There's 3 of them I know. Tyler Glockner from Secure Team. Oh, that's... You want me to talk like him? Oh, Jesus. Hey, Miss DJ. Good to see you this year. My birthday's Sunday. Thank you. Love you. Hey, Jeanette. Nah. Oh, I love those hearts. Oh, my God. Is that new? You have to use those from now on with me. I love that. That's the greatest heart I've ever seen. Of course, it would come from the angel of GUFON. Thanks, Jeanette. That is great. Thank you, Murder Hornet. So I'm looking to see which Tyler you want me to talk about. Jeff Morrison. I'm waiting. There's only like a 6-second delay. So, Glockner. Yeah, he did say it. And why? Why do I need to slam him, though? I don't understand. Did something happen, Jeff? I usually don't do interactions like this, but when it comes to Tyler, yeah, I want to know. Did something happen? See, I don't follow. I haven't followed that channel for 2 years. I just don't care. But if there's news, I need to know what happened. Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. And I'm gonna tag this message so I don't forget to check that later. Thank you. We'll go there and see what's up. I don't know if I can play anything because he could do whatever he wants. So we'll keep an eye on that. Anomalies. What's up? And the real deal. It's always a pleasure. Hey, Matt Farms. Nice. Yeah, I love that heart. And the mummy. The mummy's good. What's up, man? Good to see everybody hanging out. Christian. I meant Christopher. Sorry. I took a glance at it and I thought it was going to say Christian. It said Christopher. Isn't that weird? I said Christian. Of all things. Whoa. Somebody sent a PayPal? Hey. Oh. All right, hold on a second. I am pulling up this clip. This is a good one. All right, where is it? I think you'll like this. And then I'll play that clip I was talking about. But this has to go first. This has to happen first before anything. All right? Ah, shoot. Here we go. Give me a second. Give me about 10 seconds and I'll have it up here. Let's get rid of that. Put this here. Nope. Okay. Where are you? What just happened? What is going on? Oh my God. That is the weirdest thing that just happened to me. Just bizarre. Just bizarre again. What is going on? Son of a bee! All right, here we go. Because it's March and there's a lot of birthdays in March, we are going to sing happy birthday to Julian because he's been a huge fan of the show for a long time. So let's give it up to Julian. It's his birthday. Come on, everybody.
Happy birthday to you.
I mean, why not every year?
Happy birthday to you.
Well, we hope so.
Happy birthday to
Julian.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, next year too.
From good friends and true.
That's us.
From old friends and new.
Huh?
May
Good luck go with you. Come on, Juliet. And happiness too. Happy birthday. Julian was a huge fan of the show. Thank you for being you. And I hope you had a blessed birthday yesterday. It doesn't matter because you're a true Pisces right there in that lovely zone, just like me. Nice to meet a fellow Piscean. I'm sorry, Pasean. That didn't sound right either. Thank you, Julian. Hey, we do one of those a show. And thank you for another $5 from the McEwen. I'm sorry. I'm having my own fun. All right. Thank you for that. That was fun. Now, back to regular programming. So I read about what's going on. Excuse me, stomach. And I wanted to play this clip that was included with the thing I just read about Rubio saying there are whistleblowers who have firsthand evidence that are going to back up what Grush said. Can I just say this? Of course, like, who's going to stop me? We know, Rubio. We know. Tell us something we don't know. That's all I'm asking. That's all I want. I just want to know something I never heard before.
And good evening. The intelligence officer who told News Nation in an exclusive interview that the U.S. government has UFOs in its possession is not the only person making UFO.
Oh my God, I thought he was going to say is dead. Listen to that pause.
UFOs in its possession
is dead. Wait, if you just did that and used it's dead, it's funny. Listen.
And good evening. The intelligence officer who told News Nation in an exclusive interview that the U.S. government has UFOs in its possession
is dead.
Is not the only person making UFO claims. According to the Florida Senator Marco Rubio, others have come forward as well. In another interview you'll see only on News Nation, the top-ranking Republican senator on the Intelligence Committee says other intelligence officials have come forward in secret to Congress alleging first-hand accounts of UFOs, officially known as UAPs. We first brought you this story, you might remember, 3 weeks ago. The whistleblower David Grush told News Nation the U.S. government has a crash retrieval program and is secretly in possession of what he describes as alien spacecraft.
So that was the peak of last year. And that's when everybody was making all these claims. Look, we're still waiting for the other whistleblowers. It's a year. Well, 9 months, basically. But it'll be a year before we hear another whistleblower. And I'm glad we haven't. You know? What am I going to do? Sit here and say, I don't believe him. Show me the proof. Because that's, what else can I say? I mean, we know there's hidden stuff everywhere in the government. We just don't know what we have exactly, but somebody somewhere does. Oh my God. See, I touched myself by accident when I was taking it out of here and I forgot. I didn't wash my hands and I touched myself. Now my eyes are itching. Oh, so we're sitting in the same boat we were, except, let me ask you this. You want to know if David Grush really meant anything? Let me ask you this. If he never said a word and we never met David Grush, what would be different? Nothing. Nothing. We'd be exactly where we are now. That's the reality of it all. David Grush didn't do anything to advance the whistleblower program. They've got a whistleblower program. They're training people to be whistleblowers. I guarantee they are.
Well, now we're learning just how widespread his claims might be. News Nation's Joe Khalil joins us live from Washington with the exclusive here. Joe, you've been trying to interview Senator Rubio for weeks now. You finally sat down with him and whoa, what did he tell you?
Yeah, I mean, we've been trying to track him down because Rubio is one of the so-called Gang of Eight, someone who...
Is it just me, or does this guy have the biggest mouth you have ever seen? That's the biggest mouth lips I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a combination like this.
is privy to a lot of...
Wow, this guy's a cartoon. Wow, he's got some really enormous tires. That is huge. Wow, Joe Khalil. I'm telling you, man, you got the goods, buddy.
Intelligence that the rest of us don't have, particularly on this issue. And the big takeaway is that he says there are a number of people who are making claims that are similar to what we are hearing from David Grush.
And your point is everybody's backing up David Grush. Remember that 9 months ago? This is 9 months ago.
And Senator Rubio told us specifically that a lot of the people coming forward with these claims, he says, are serious people.
What does that mean? Hey, yeah. You know those whistleblowers I was telling you about? Yeah, what about them? I don't know if you heard, but they're serious people. What does that mean? They're serious people. Like, you're not serious about your sighting? I'm not. We're not serious people. Hey, I've got a UFO I want to talk to you. I saw it on videotape and everything. I have abductions. I've been to planet Uranus. That's not the differences between serious and goofy. What does that mean? They're serious people. Oh, because they have job in government? Because they work for the government? Fuck you. Shut off. Friggin' bootlicker. Listen to that.
The people coming forward with these claims, he says, are serious people.
Yeah, just like you, friggin' clown. No, I'm joking. Bazooka.
Shocking as whistleblower David Grush's...
Oh, look at this guy. Hi, everybody. I'm David Grush. I saw UFOs. I want to see UFOs. Sorry, I can't stand this freaking guy. David Grush is one of the biggest problems we've ever seen in ufology. Ever. He's like a hoaxer. Oh, I'm a whistleblower for sure. I got permission to talk from Dobson. They told me what to say. I am going to commit treason, but it's not treason because I'm doing something good. And everybody told me it's true. I know what I heard. I trust these people. You know why? Because they're serious. Oh, God. You know? We're idiots if anybody cares. Anybody thinks that David Grush moved ufology into the direction of disclosure, you're so far from the truth. It is weird. It is weird if you believe it. He's not a whistleblower. See, I was doing the opposite of Jesus' hands. I was doing the devil's hands. I was going, no, not, hey, yeah, everything's real. No, no. Sorry, I'm a little bit animated. Pisses me off. It really, really, really does to watch these people in action. And that was 9 months ago. You'd think I would have been over it by now. Never going to happen. Well, now that the official... Let me read this to you. We're moving on to another subject. I think I hurt my back. Okay. Osiris on X is not really where I want to be right now, but talking about Luiz Elizondo. And apparently, well, let me just read what I'm seeing here. Let me show you. Let me entertain you. Bing. Unlike OSAP, ATIP was never an official Department of Defense program. However, OSAP was canceled. The ATIP moniker was used by some individuals associated with an informal, unofficial UAP, a community of interest. This effort was not a recognized official program and had no dedicated personnel or budget. See all this up here now? At the direction of the Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, the Defense Appropriations Act fiscal year 2010 appropriated $22 million to the DIA to access long-term and over-the-horizon foreign advanced aerospace threats to the United States. In coordinates with the U.S. Defense for Intelligence, DIA established OSAP in 2009, which was also known as ATIP. The contract for this DIA-managed program was awarded to a private sector organization. Note on program names. ATIP was never an official DoD program. It was a nickname for OSAP. Apparently. That's the big thing Lou hated. And then Osiris says, now that the world has official documentation showing that Lou Elizondo was not the director of a $22 million Pentagon program, will the network issue a retraction and apology for propaganda and for propagating a complete falsification that altered the course of ufology based on a lie? The unidentified Inside America's UFO investigation falsely claimed, that's the TV show, on nearly every episode that Lou Elizondo was the director of ATIP, an official Pentagon program. And now that Arrow has released an official U.S. government document that shows this is false, a network retraction should be issued. Good luck, lady. Can you believe this world we live in? Now, we knew this about Lou the whole time. You know, everybody knew. But now it's official, and the TV show used it. People who had Lou on their shows, the director of ATIP. What did I tell you? What did I say? Bizarro world. Loopholes. Lou. It's all fake. Isn't that amazing that this whole thing, everything that we're watching, is literally a lie? I want you to imagine you're on a TV show right now and they tell you the rules. Here's the rules. Well, no, here's how the game's played. Everybody you meet is a liar in ufology. But you have to figure out how and why. Go. That's the world we're living in. That's a reality. Maybe if I use the wording more direct. All right. You want to get literal? We'll get literal. Anybody who works for the government in ufology is a liar. There we go. Now it's a little more, because yeah, civilians are fun and everything, but they don't get the mainstream media play we need. We need the world to know that Elizondo's a freaking bullshit artist. And a big one. And if you look at Manny's movie, Who's Lou, you can see how Lou and Little Daddy were trying to make money with some sort of something that didn't look right. There was some weird business dealings for several years in a row. Oh, we got a new business. Nah, that one failed. Nope, got another one. Nope, that one failed 8 months later. This one failed 2 years later. You know what that is? That's a front. That's a company that's getting a little too close to getting found out, so they go out of business, open up under another name. That's what I saw when I watched Who's Lou. That's what I saw. Do you know cats? You know their eyes? How they have that long, instead of an O, their pupil is not a pupil, it's up and down, right? Like a snake. You ever notice how cats make the same noise a snake does? And did you know cats are just that much faster than snakes? They're a hybrid. Cats are a hybrid of a snake and something furry in the wild. Created a cat. You know? Cats are wicked. I love cats. Cats are the best. I love dogs. Don't get me wrong. I'm an animal person, but cats are really freaking awesome. I love their independent nature. You know, like, I'm going to do what I want to do. And then they come over when they want the love. And that's okay with me. I'm the same way. I don't need it all the time. Just, once in a while. I get the cat. The dog, you know what a dog is? A dog is David Grush. That's who he is. That's Grush. Grush is Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Douche. Scooby Grush. Scooby-Dooby Grush. All right, next. I think I popped my back out of the socket or something. Something going on. All right, I'm told. So, all right, hey, let me pull this up. This is cool. This, well, Mick West creating the waves in ufology once again on X. Let me pull it up, pull it in, pull it out. Giddy up, giddy goo. So if we look down here, I'm just going to show you the pictures. This is of that UFO. You know the one we're talking about, right? Here, it was on January 26, 2023, a United States Air Force pilot gained radar lock on 4 separate UAP. Upon approach, the pilot was able to make visual contact and employ sensors to obtain a screen capture of the first 3 objects. The remaining 3 were only detected by radar. Why? That makes no sense. UAP-1 likened to the Apollo spacecraft in size and shape, with an orange-reddish illuminated rounded bottom and the top section a 3-dimensional cone shape comprising gunmetal gray segmented panels. UAP number 1 again, okay, operated at an altitude of about 16,000 feet above ground level. The second and third UAPs were noted at altitudes of 17 and 18,000. The fourth was lost from radar, and no altitude was noted. Moreover, no airspeeds were noted for any of the UAP in this report. Why? You know? Of note, upon closing to within 4,000 feet or 1.33 meters, the radar malfunctioned and remained disabled for the remainder of the event. I'm sure it did. Post-mission investigation revealed that a circuit breaker had triggered, but the maintenance technicians were unable to conclusively diagnose the fault. So now you know. Okay, you know the story. Here we go. Now we got to read what's up here from Greenwald. Got it? So he says, so the video imagery is entirely classified and exempt from disclosure, yet it's maybe only a balloon? And the instrumentation issues were all just a coincidence? He says, at some point, we should all have to realize the events are piling up that likely go beyond just balloons and coincidences. That doesn't mean alien, but it certainly means there's something more than that. So Mick West has here, with the new Elgin UFO, the fact that it had no airspeed recorded means that it's impossible to rule out that it was just a balloon or 4 balloons. It might also be an alien spaceship, Mick West says, but I'd put balloon at number 1 with the current data. Me too. Me too. You know, they saw it from 15,000 feet away. They get within 4,000 feet. Oh, the radar goes out, the instrumentation. So did the pilot have to eject? I'm sure it wasn't just specific to the radar. Oh, it was a radar jamming thing that happened? No, that's not what it said. It said it did. It did. Holy crap, I'm wrong. It said the radar malfunctioned and remained disabled for the remainder of the event. Oh. Now, balloons at those altitudes can only be weather balloons, spy balloons, or unknown. I'm not saying it was UFOs. Mick West said it's probably balloons. And it probably is. It sounds like one was in the design of a spaceship. Right? They have those. You can buy a balloon and design them now. All right. So it's not that hard to imagine. Mick West may be wrong. He may be right. I say not crazy. Oh, but it just may be a balloonatic. You're a balloonatic. Gotta write this down. They're balloonatics. And you spell it BALLUNATICS. Oh my God, it's balloonatics. I like it. So the 63-page public version of the classified report on Arrow shows official government investigatory efforts since 1945. I don't know if I'm going to read it. I'm going to have to. There's nothing really to see because Kirkpatrick basically said there's nothing really to see here. Right? Yeah. So, Into Thin Air has a nice little 1-minute short. Is he here tonight? Is it time? It is. It's already time. It's already top of the hour. I know we were 3 minutes late. That's why I'm a little shocked. Let me pull this up. Let's take a look, shall we? Uh-oh. Come on, Richie. I2TA. What do you have for us today? I2TA. He's got nothing ready to go. We got a short from I2TA right here, though. We got a short. In 3, 2, 1. Go.
Take a look at this perfect peak right here, this perfect triangle. And now that we're oriented here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the view a little bit, and we're going to take a snapshot, and we're going to do some simple contrast and lighting to bring out what we're looking at here, and you're not going to believe your eyes. Take a look at what this thing looks like when you add contrast and a little more lighting to bring it out of the shadows.
Wow.
You're looking at something that looks like a structure that was built or some sort of entrance into the side of this mountain.
That's crazy.
I'm going to measure this structure for you and all that fun stuff, but back here on Google Earth, I want to zoom up for you guys so you can get an idea of the landscape. There are no trees whatsoever along this mountain. It's a lot of rock and ice and snow, as most of Antarctica is said to be. But when you get to this area up here, and normally what would look like a normal peak or just a rock sticking up causing a shadow, this is way more prominent than anything else we see. In fact, I'll zoom out again just so you could see again the rim of this mountain, these mountains that meet together. We could see on the altitude, this would be the highest point of this mountain, and then we move our cursor down and
Pretty cool. I remember that third phase of Moon did a thing on that. I think everybody did a thing on that. That was cool. Good memory right there. All right. So yesterday we had the 3-hour and 38-minute show. And for a couple of minutes before the second part of the show started, I played Third Phase of Moon interviewing Greer. It wasn't bad. It was actually really good. So I want to continue the conversation they were having, considering it is Greer talking about, whatever.
And with certain drugs to make
whatever
something happen that I refer to as hacking into the guidance and control systems of ET vehicles and bringing them in so we can hit them, kill them. And sounds like science fiction. It's not. I've known about this since the 90s, and I don't know how far back that program goes, but the man that's involved, who has been running some of these operations intimately, I have been at his facilities, I've been in his chopper, I've flown over the sites where this is happening.
You do the chopper.
And these are called P3 assets. And the P3 assets are the people trained to be able to do this, but it involves transporting these folks who from very impoverished areas or areas where there's been all kinds of disasters are offered, you want a way out, come with us. And they do. And the ones that aren't, most of them end up dying in these experiments. The ones that live end up being very accomplished at doing the hacking into the ET guidance systems. Which, by the way, everyone laughs at me about this. Especially I call it the brain dead, kick the tire UFO crowd. And we're talking low information people.
That's me.
Very low information.
That's us.
Interstellar civilizations are not using a speed of light guidance system.
Oh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
You're going beyond the speed of light.
Oh.
They're using the consciousness field and thought interfacing with very refined trans-dimensional electronics to...
I'm going to stop it. Where's the proof? I mean, this is... When Greer says stuff like this is when I detach from Greer. I know what he's saying is all theoretical. That's all. But he's saying as if it's fact. He says what interstellar civilizations are doing. I guess you could talk like that if you really want to sound, like you know what you're talking about. You just make it a fact. It's not fair. It's not right.
And we're talking low information people.
Look.
Very low information. Interstellar civilizations are not using
I know, it's hypothetical, I get it.
A speed of light guidance system, right? You're going beyond the speed of light.
Get to the point. Get to the point.
They're using the consciousness field and thought interfacing with very refined trans-dimensional electronics.
There we go again. Thought. Oh, yeah. Everything's going to be speed of thought. Yeah. Yeah. It's already working. You can right? Don't they have that technology already, or it's coming out? Well, scary thing is, it appears AI can like visualize what you're dreaming. Did you hear about that? If that's true, wow. Then, almost anything is possible. Well, literally anything is. But you can say anything Greer's saying because there's no way you can disprove it, and there's no way you can prove it. That's the thing. That's the thing. If they are using that technology, who's to say that you can't travel across the galaxy in a thought? It transfer everything. Do you know what kind of technology that would have to read every single molecular thing in your brain, every thought, and then the rest of your body? Forget the brain. Then you got to do the rest of the body, and then take the consciousness of all of that stuff, which is all in the brain anyway, right? But bing, just, it's like I dream a genie. Just wiggle your nose, and everything goes. Amazing, if that's true technology. Now that's where we should be today already. That's the technology I'm looking for. That's alien to me. This is not alien technology, a cell phone. Right? Now, don't you remember when you first started using touch screen? Not on a cell phone. They had touch screens at, shopping centers and things like that before it came to the phone. But when we had our own little screen to touch, it kind of feels magical. Now we don't even think about it. Now we don't even complain about it. Well, not that we ever did. And I'm surprised how well it works. This technology on the phone, just touching it everywhere you touch, it's very accurate, and it works every single time for me. I've never had it not work. It works every time. That's amazing. But it's not alien.
To guide and go. Now, if you end up figuring out how to hack into that, you can actually take over that system. That's what's been going on. I always tell people these crash retrievals aren't happening because people are coming from another star system and can't navigate over the desert of California. This is foolishness. So, and I've known this since 1990.
Of course.
Now, this is going to come out.
Uh-huh.
The group that's wanting to defect has all that information and the retrievals and the bodies in the craft. But they have this key point. And
hold on. Listen, nobody does this. The group that wants to defect. Let's go back and listen to that. What is he talking about? Like a rogue nation out of the United States with technology like this? Is that what he's saying? I don't understand. We're going back 20 seconds.
Because people are coming from another star system and can't navigate over the desert of California. This is foolishness. So, and I've known this since 1990. Now, this is going to come out. The group that's wanting to defect.
The group that's wanting to defect. Let's hear the rest of that. The group that's wanting to defect from their government, I'm assuming. Go.
Has all that information and the retrievals and the.
So the group that wants to defect has all the information about the aliens and all the crash retrievals. All of them, according to Greer.
Bodies in the craft.
And the bodies.
But they have this key point. And they said this is why, interestingly, in 1990.
And this is a key point that these people had that Greer's going to tell us about.
They said this is why, interestingly, in 1992, when I first came out and started talking about this stuff, we were doing CE5 contact. By the way, those of you who want to come, in Temecula, California, we're going to do a whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday, under a whole weekend under the stars in Temecula at a winery out in the hills outside Temecula, California. So those of you who want to come, we just announced that. And so if you can come there in person, I think we can hold 500 people there, but you can also be on
Back to the story.
And just go to our website and you'll see it. You can register.
Yeah, we'll put that.
It's in July, late July of this year. So, but all these guys, the reason they realized that our group knew what we were talking about was this trans-dimensional conscious interface part of it, the part that gets me the most ridicule and the most defamation, because it's not, let's kick the tires of this, which, look, I mean, if these things were just advanced versions of a 747 or even an anti-grav thing, but you're talking interstellar capable communication and travel. You simply are not going to be just using what everyone in physics thinks.
He literally just said nothing. He actually just said nothing. He did. The sad part about this interview, they got into the advertising of CE5 right when Greer was going to say what I needed him to say. And it seems like that distraction took him off that point of thought. And I think he used it to his advantage. So he didn't have to explain in details what he was about to explain. He just said nothing. It's weird.
It's legitimate.
And you're talking.
All he said was that this was it. This is what I waited for him to say. He goes, you know why I get the most ridicule and the most this and that? It's because it's not nuts and bolts. That's not what I wanted him to say. That's not where he was going. He was going somewhere else with that thought. Interrupted with the CE5, his little advertisement. I think that was all. I don't like that at all.
Talking about a possible hijack from somebody rogue.
Yes, this is a rogue covert group capable of hacking into those systems.
Who? Here's another reason why Greer gets a lot of hate. Who? Who's the rogue people, Greer? If you know it, say it. Oh, you heard about it from sources. Oh, who are those sources then? I cannot tell you. Oh, boy, Greer.
Pulling them into 3D over a black site and hitting them. The people who are the operators are basically controlled by the ones in the command center.
Now we're doing more of this. Gotta make it exciting. Because I know I just said a lot of bull stuff. Greer, Greer. He's what? Greer.
All right, okay. So A controls B that controls C. In other words,
and I'm a big D.
Are not the P3 operators. The P3 operators are virtually enslaved, but have been trained and used to do this. And those then can then hack in and control that craft. So it's not 100%, but it's pretty damn good.
It ain't even 1%, you bastard. It's not 100%, then it's 0. It's 0. It's not happening. When I do this, forget about it. I'm grabbing your bullshit and I'm shaking the shit out of it. You know what that means? I want to watch some more, but I feel bad because Third Phase of Moon interviewed him. I forgot where I was. All right, one more minute, maybe.
Well, it sounds like a pretty sophisticated, probably millions and millions of years old of technology that's being maybe manipulated.
Yeah, well, think about it. We started acquiring, at the minimum, ET craft somewhere 20s to 40s, and maybe earlier, late 1800s. We started studying this stuff 100 years ago.
Hold on. When he says we, who does he mean? Does he just mean humanity? Humanity, right? Because he's never specific. We, the U.S. government, at the time, in the early 1800s, were having crash retrievals already. Okay. All right. It's possible because the UFOs have been around. We've seen them on frescoes and artwork and 1,000 years ago. So take a look here.
Right? So you figure all that R&D, classified, secret, what kind of breakthroughs have they had? Now, everyone always talks about zero-point energy propulsion. They don't talk about this stuff because this stuff sounds like crazy tinfoil hat, whatever, right? It isn't. It's only that to people who are not well educated about the science of consciousness, the physics of it, and what have you. So that's another big gap in the public understanding of this, because everybody are still living in the 20th century era of electromagnetics. And they think this is just a slight refinement ahead of normal electromagnetic theory and physics. No, it's a huge quantum leap into a whole area of physics that involves trans-dimensional, things that go between dimensions, that involve thought, consciousness, all of this. And this is something which most senior people in these covert programs, the reason they've always approached me, and I quite frankly, very respectfully, is that they know I know this. And they know that no one else is talking about. This is the key secret thing. This is the secret ingredient everyone's ignoring. Because they don't have the ability, I guess abstractly, to visualize this. I wish I had a good special effects person who could like, do this, here, because here's what's going on at these black sites, right? And how they operate and how they train these people. So it's sort of like a weaponized version of CE5 contact, which is very sad, actually.
Yeah, it's scary, actually.
It's very scary, very sad. Well, they're killing all these innocent ET people also. It's a monstrous program.
Huh? Wow. They're killing all of these ET? Right? Why? Why? And I want to ask you something. Does Greer have a fake leg? In another couple videos, I see with the leg that's on the right, when his left leg, it walks very weirdly. And I've noticed this in another video where he was walking. Normally they had him walking down the street in Washington. And then he did something very weird with his leg. Like he couldn't step correctly. It's like he was just lifting it instead of, pushing off on his toes. He was lifting and pushing with the other foot. Check this out. Tell me what you think. Especially here at the end. This leg
here's
right
what's
here.
Going on at these black sites, right?
See how it goes out?
And how they operate.
Watch.
And how they train
See?
these people.
The other leg goes straight. That one goes out.
So it's sort of like a weaponized version.
Hold on.
Very respectfully, is that they know I know this. And they know that no one else is talking.
Watch it.
Whole area
See,
of
watch.
That
Out.
involves trans-dimensional, things that go
Out.
between dimensions.
Steps
that
out.
involve thought, consciousness,
Steps out.
all of this.
Steps out.
And this is something which...
It's a strange leg. And he loses
most
balance a
senior people
few
in these
times,
covert
too.
Programs, the reason they've always approached me, and I quite frankly, very respectfully, is that they know I know this. And they know that no one else is talking about. This is the key.
I don't know. Maybe it's me. So we haven't really given Greer any attention like that in a while. I don't know. It's because not really that there's anything new going on with Greer. It's Greer and, what else? We know. But it was nice to hear him say some things that I thought were kind of interesting. Yeah. But I don't know, man. He makes some wild claims that I can't get on board with. Try. I want to show you this. I forget. Oh yeah. This is interesting. Let's get a little creeped out. I want to show you this video. It's interesting. It really is. See, you're already interested.
Our phones are actually spying on us. Well, wonder no more. A couple of months ago, Bree Thomason found out through an infrared camera accidentally that our iPhones are taking invisible pictures of us every 5 seconds. Check this out.
Wild and crazy Friday night findings. We just discovered, which we already knew, that your phone, an iPhone specifically, takes an infrared picture of you with your Face ID every 5-ish seconds. And we looked at it through an infrared camera, and it's pretty wild. Let's show you. Okay, have your home screen.
It's on the home screen.
Not touching anything.
No buttons.
Okay, infrared lens on the camera. Boom, there was 1. 2. That's so wild. Okay, cover the camera.
Okay.
Oh, there was another one. Okay, nothing. Oh, it's trying. It's taking pictures of your finger. Okay, move your finger. Ready? Boom.
This is something that we can't see with the naked eye. However, with an infrared camera, we can. So a lot of people started testing it out.
It's picking me up right now.
It became a viral sensation, and there are thousands and countless videos of people trying this thing out with their infrared cameras. And well, news stations started trying to explain this. Apple released an official note, and apparently what they're saying is that this is an aspect of the iPhone. It has to do with Face ID and an emoji. However, internet users were baffled and confused, and so am I. Because if this does have to do with Face ID,
I don't think so. Why does it have to take them every 5 seconds? Right? Makes no sense. It doesn't. That's scary. As soon as you step outside your house, you want to hear something interesting? As soon as you step outside your house, you're on camera. You are on camera anywhere between 70 and 110 times a day. If you walk outside in your backyard, there's a camera on you. If you walk in your front yard, there's a camera on you. How, Rich? Well, doorbell cams is one. What if I don't have any neighbors? You're forgetting. Satellites up above take pictures randomly every so often. So you're always on camera. Even if you're going out in your own backyard, there's somewhere a camera. That's pretty scary. And just because you got one of these doesn't mean it should be taking photos of you with infrared every 5 seconds in your own home. In your own home. Nobody would ever look at your data. Nobody would ever look for your credit card numbers or your nudies. Nobody would except for me. And I'm the AI of all eyes. I am the all-seeing AI ball. I am the AI ball. I am the AI ball. What? No, you're not the AI ball. You can't be the AI ball. Look, he thinks he's the AI ball. You're not the AI ball. No, you're not. No, you're not the AI ball. He is adorable, though. Put him in my pocket. What's that? You do? You almost forgot? Well, don't worry. I got your reminder right here.
Left the Department of Defense, ironically enough, to finish the very mission they gave me in the first place. I didn't ask for it. I'm not a UFO guy. I'm not a ufologist. I never have been. I never will be. I'm a counterterrorism and counterespionage guy. I do counterintelligence, counterinsurgencies. That's what I do. And it just so happens that in 2008, I was asked to apply those same skill sets into the UFO community.
You know what he's actually trying to say. That's what I do. But it came out Thank you, Boo Hoo Loo, for showing us who you really aren't. So what about? What do they know? One word. One word. What do they know? It's one word. Nothing. Wait, hold on. Hello? It's nothing. You know that joke's only good once. That's the sad thing about that joke. It works, but it doesn't. All right, I want to show you, our eyes, like, let's say the spectrum is like this. Let me get something better. Hold on. Let's say this is the spectrum, the visual spectrum. You see that centerpiece? You see this here? That's what we can see. All of this light in here is invisible to the eye. That didn't work out. So imagine what an illusion would look like if it was, well, made to be an illusion, a purposeful one. Those are the ones that are really, really fun. And I want to show you one of those fun ones. Where the hell is it? Oh, here, I forgot to pull it up. I got to pull it up. Oh, I already did? No, I didn't. Wait, no, get rid of that. Hold on. We'll keep that one there for a minute. All right, here we go. Let's pull that up here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, right. Hold on. Ah! What is going on? Hold on. Here we go. It is. I'm serious. Me, you. Go. Now, this is a cool illusion, but I don't understand. It might be a glitch in the Matrix. It might be a glitch in the Matrix. I've never seen this till today.
Canada. A woman and her young daughter are driving down Lakeshore Road when the mom sees something strange on the horizon. A video that they record from their dashboard shows a large white building straight ahead in the distance. But check this out. As they drive closer, all of the trees and houses along the roadside stay the same size, while the big building seems to shrink right before our eyes.
It's getting smaller. Why was that building so big?
Look, as the car gets even closer and then rounds the bend in front of Lake Erie, the mill structure gets so small it nearly disappears below the top of the guardrail. Journalist Erin McCarthy believes the real world is real, but she can see why phenomena like this make people wonder.
You would assume that the building would get bigger, not smaller, as we approach. So there's definitely something very strange happening here.
The comment section on this video is chock full of wild ideas. Perhaps the most intriguing is that what we are seeing here is a glitch in the Matrix.
There's a group called the Church of Simulation, and they believe that the entirety of reality is a simulation that was created by super intelligent beings and kicked off by the Big Bang.
The theory that we are living in a simulation has gained traction in modern times thanks to Swedish philosopher Nick Bostrom. Bostrom has proposed that we have simulated rather than biological minds created by future advanced or perhaps even alien civilizations who have access to large enough amounts of computing power to run many detailed simulations.
There was no more to that video. But that is very, very strange. How did it disappear? How did it get smaller? I'm serious. It doesn't make any sense. I lived next to the ocean when I was first growing up. And what's happening here doesn't make sense. Because you see it, right? It should stay that size, never get smaller. Actually, look at it. I understand that you're going to go further away. I mean, it's going to look further away in a big environment, but watch all the trees and everything. Everything else looks normal. But watch. See, it looks normal right here, right? Right here. It's still, now, I don't see it being weird. Maybe the ground's changing. But they stop it right there. Is that on a boat? Oh, that's a building across the way. Okay. Watch. Let's go backwards. Why would it get bigger going backwards? Look at it. That makes no sense. Look how big it is. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I can't figure it out. I'm going to leave that. I want to share that with a few people and see. Because at first it looks normal. But when you get to this part, when you're like close, it shouldn't be that small. It shouldn't be that small. So watch how big it gets now. Now you see the windows and everything. Look at here. You can't see, can barely see it. It's blurry, but there. Okay, look at it there. That's the best shot, as close as we are. You can barely see stuff, right? You can, but it's not as detailed. Now we're going to back up. And there, right there, it's like clear because the focus is better. But now you see the bottom part of it. Look at that. I don't know. It should always be tiny if it's tiny all the way out here. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't. Oh, right. I bet you're... No. I don't know. No, I don't know if the road's turning. It turns at the end, but not where she's at. You may be right. It may be a long curve. Let's take a look. Because you can tell if a road is curving. Right there it is. But here it's straight. That's forward. Look at that. Wow. That is really straight as an arrow. Look, we're even further back. See? That's straight. So as far back as we are, now all of a sudden it starts to shrink. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. I don't get it. No, really. I really don't get it. Oh my God, I think you're right. I bet you nailed it, Chris. I agree with that statement. I agree. Thank you. Thank you. No. That makes sense. I've done that before. That's what it is. That's the obvious thing. I'm going to try to prove it tomorrow. There's a road right by my house that has almost like an identical turn to what we're seeing here. And you can see in the distance, like some power, like power cables and shit, right? They're doing some construction now. I could focus in on that and then back it up. And that road is not that busy, so I could probably do it and not have a problem. And it's just as long. Oh my God, I could actually do this. I'm going to try it and see if that's what's going on. Yeah, I'll bring out the Nikon. It doesn't have to be my... I'll use a phone just like they're using. We'll use the phone. That's it, Chris. Chris got it. That's exactly what it is. Or is it? But I think you're right. I think that's the illusion. Because you can't tell the person is focusing because the car is bouncing and all this other stuff, right? So, and it's moving. So let's say they start focusing here. Now they're zooming away. but the rest of it is not zooming away, Chris. It doesn't work. It's not working. It's not working. I'm going to still do the test, but I think that's not working. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I think you're right. You want to know why you're right? Chris is right, everybody. Look at the wide view we have. Look how many trees and how much of the landscape you can see in front of you. Now watch. It shrinks all the way down. I'm joking. It's because it opens up and the trees disappear. I was joking. But if that focus starts, the building starts to grow way back here. I really don't know. But I think Chris may have it. I think you're probably right. It's got to be the focus. It's just slight enough that you can't see it happening when it's happening. It's just the perfect setup. Yeah. It's just like those houses, those fun houses. It's perfectly set up by accident. You know those roads where the paranormal people say, oh, the children were pushing the car across the train tracks. How does it, if it's going uphill, how is the car going over the train track? See, there's a story where a bus of school children got hit by a train on these train tracks. Well, the spirits of the children seem to roam this intersection. And anytime a car sits there at the train tracks and you put it in neutral and the road's going a little uphill, the car rolls uphill in neutral. And I remember when Ghost Adventures crew went out there and they poured baby powder on the back of the van that they had. Oh my God, you can see fingerprints! But then they had some guy come out and some surveyor did some stuff and they found out that the road may all look like it's going uphill. It's actually going downhill. It's the illusion of the mountain next to it and everything that made it look like you're going uphill. But you're actually going downhill just enough your car could start rolling. I love that stuff. That's a trip to me. There's also another hill just like that. And people are rolling their tires and balls on it. It's going downhill, uphill. Well, going uphill, downhill. I don't know. It's fun. I would have done the same thing. I would have been, oh my God, it's going uphill. We're going downhill. I don't get it. Hey, I know. No, I know. All right, we haven't seen any today. You're right. So let's look at a few UFOs. Do we have any? Oh my God. Hold on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can't play that. There's a video of Greer crying with going to Elvis. Mick West says, Skinwalker Ranch, a belief in the supernatural, funded by Robert Bigelow, is what led to the current UFO flap that Arrow is trying to pour cold water on. Yeah, we know. We know. Here's the bottom line, John Greenwald says. Just because the government says something, it doesn't make it true. Who says that all the time? Me? But there were numerous individuals that got called out with this new DOD UAP report. They just can't counter it with a government is lying rebuttal. It's going to take proof. Good point, Jay. Grant Levac says, why did Arrow choose not to review or reference the comprehensive 1971 report by Australian nuclear scientist Harry Turner for the then Joint Intelligence Organization, now Defense Intelligence Organization? I don't know, Larry, but I'll have to read the report. The Average Chris says, Arrow assesses that alleged hidden UAP programs either do not exist or were misidentified authentic national security programs unrelated to ET technology exploitation, Phillips said in the briefing. Maybe. Maybe. Uh-oh. Ooh. More evidence into, oh boy, the 9/11 conspiracy. I'm a little scared. Oh, I have to show this to you from Cosmic Judas. Cosmic Judas, one of the best parody players in the X community, made this one of Rose Cuckold. Check this out, everybody.
I've had 3 do it now from all over the world who say they've felt an...
Oh, I can't play the music. Dum dee dee dum 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 dee 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 dum dum. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, that's too bad. That was pretty funny. Anyway, what do you... Oh, whoa, hey, what's going on? How did I do this? Aliens do not exist. Did I play this? Oh, I gotta play this. I don't think I played this today, but news anchor Joe Khalil, didn't I just talk about this guy? Gives us the breakdown of everything that went down today. And there is already some pushback against Arrow. All right. I'm getting it here, guys. It's all queued up. The record is spinning. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I didn't see there was a super. All right, all right, all right. Moonlicked, $3.69. Thank you very much. You say here, pretend this cash is Greer's words. It's something. All right. You're right. I know it's something. It's just when he says that stuff, he doesn't give us the details. Like, he just says it. There's this technology that they're using that you can interface your thought and transfer everything, and then just in the blink of a thought, which, by the way, a thought is faster than a blink. I'm just saying. In one of those, you could go to another place. I know he can't tell us how it's done, but that's something we need to know. I want to see it. Like, that would be like me coming out tomorrow and saying anything I want. Would you believe it? No. If I said there was what I thought a regular duck egg in my garden, and when I got closer to it, I realized it wasn't like any egg I've ever seen. It was hard, like very hard. And it had no feel, like I could pick it up. There was no weight to it. So I shook it, and I heard like a chime, almost like music. And I go, and then it started to crack. And I put the egg back down in the nest that I saw there, and I'm like, I step back and I start recording it. I can't show you the video for some reason. It's fuzzy. Can't see a thing. But anyway, this seeming duck, it looked like a duck coming out of the egg. But it was part lizard and duck. And it had wings already. It wasn't even in its raw form. And when it flew away, because it flew away, it gave me one of these. No, just kidding. That's the story. If I came out and told you something like that, would you believe it? You'd be like, no, you're out of your Vulcan mind. It never happened. Oh, you had it on video, but it's blurry. Yeah, it's what everybody says, Rich. Thank you, Moonlicht. Thank you for creating conversation and supporting the show. You are a continuing supporter of GUFON. If you want to help support the show, you're running out of time. 15 minutes. It's almost a weekend, too. GUFON's going down. Yep. I'm just giving you forewarning. That's all I'm saying. GUFON is going down. You'll see. Now, I didn't know this was true. For those of you who are into sports, I thought it was a joke, but it's true. Mike Tyson is going to fight Jake Paul in when? June? July on Netflix. A live global sports event. You know Tyson's getting at least 10. Jake's probably getting 5. Who knows? Probably more. Wow. Cowboys Stadium. No way. This is going to be awesome. We officially live in a video game. Yep. All right. Since I had one of the worst Super Bowls predictions in history, I got the right team, I think, right? Yeah. Kansas City they did win by 3, but it wasn't the 42-21 I thought it would be. 3 touchdowns. They won by 3 points. I'm joking. So if they did this fight, and I'll be honest with you, I got a funny feeling I think Tyson might get hurt during training. Something's weird's going to happen. He's my age. He's already going to be 57 soon. He's 56 right now, right? So I can't imagine Mike Tyson in this fight. It's going to be when he fought the other guy, the last one he did with the other guy, Roy Jones Jr. I mean, it was okay. It was fun for a minute, but man, Tyson wasn't throwing enough, and it was just kind of boring watching 2 legends just sit there taking pop shots at each other. There was no dancing around, no, extended periods of altercation. It was and then they take 5 minutes off. Clutch, clutch, clutch. I love you. I love you. I hope that doesn't happen here. I really think Jake Paul is going to get his clock rung in the first round. Tyson's going to knock him down, maybe not out. But if Tyson makes it past the second round, he's going to lose. Yeah. Jake Paul will get a technical knockout on Mike Tyson after 2 rounds. Tyson can't do more than 2. You'll see. You'll see. And now it's 2 years after Roy Jones Jr. He's older. There's no way. Jake Paul, the first 2 rounds are going to be classics. It's going to be so much fun. Then after that, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. But usually when boxers in their 50s get in with guys in their early 30s, it's not that good. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I got a UFO video for you. Forgot to play it yesterday. Oops, that's right. There's a reason why I didn't play it. It was removed from the internet. All right, here's another one. Oh, okay. Can we talk for a second about reality? I know this isn't a ufology thing I'm going to talk about, but this has got to be the dumbest trend I've ever seen in a long time. Now what they're doing is people are taking scenes from their favorite TV shows and they're acting as if they're real. And they analyze what's going on. This bully guy, man, he's really mad and he's coming after this kid. I'm like, bro, everybody knows what happens. It's scripted. And they're acting like it's real. And you got to see this. I was yelling at myself inside my head. This can't be happening. This is, and I've seen it. I just didn't really accept it until now that that's what it is.
Dude.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Max.
Just shoved him in the locker? Kicked his backpack? That's
Oh my God, he kicked his backpack, man. Oh my God, that wasn't scripted.
crazy.
Max.
This kid's a genius actor, not.
Walks away like a savage.
Who was that boy?
Yeah.
His name is Conrad Lucas. He doesn't.
Bro snitched. Oh, what's she gonna do?
Hey.
Oh my. Dude. That's illegal though.
Unbelievable, she just did that. This is crazy. That mother, is she the teacher? Or a mother?
Kid's like 9. Slam him against the locker? Wow.
She can go
Man,
to jail.
That mom doesn't play. Kid run away? Gosh, what a wuss.
Okay, now we're going to get into the part of this that...
Oh, that's the dad.
You threatened my kid?
I spoke to Conrad, yes.
Where do you get off talking to my kid
Dang.
like that?
Conrad pushed Max.
True.
He would never. I can't believe this parent is doing this.
Play rough sometimes.
So do I.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, dang. Dude, she is tall.
Look. He's now scared. You know, that's not reality, folks. No guy is going to cower like that because she acted that way.
No, you listen. The next time your little is near Max, I'm gonna skin him like a rabbit.
Oh.
Right?
Unbelievable. She could go to prison.
Oh my gosh, bro. You're threatening to skin this kid? Dude.
So that's reality. We should do that in ufology, right? I should do that. Reaction videos. Why not? Reaction videos in ufology. Is there any way? Well, I think I do that every night. I think I do it every freaking night, right? It'll be like this. Watch. Let's pull this up. Oh, well, I kind of did it earlier.
So,
well, no.
You know it's off in the background. It's not some sort of bug in front of the screen creating this aspect. Again, could it be some sort of shutter speed? Again, capturing
shutter speed? What? Dude, that's a UFO, man.
Commercial aircraft or something in the sky.
Whoa!
Creating the long.
You could see, like, what are those indentations on there? Are those portals?
Gated feel of it.
That's what it would be like.
That's a possibility.
Let's do this. Oh! What?
We got a good close up right here. This is something that we need to look at.
What is that?
Seeing something up in the sky.
Dude! There's no way, man! That's not a plane! There's no way!
It's, again, these cylindrical cigar-shaped craft that are seen again all around the world. Are we looking at the phenomenon, or are we looking at something mundane, maybe a blip? But
this guy's crazy!
As we are all watching right now.
That is unbelievable! Oh my God, there's so many UFOs in this world. We might be getting attacked. This might be an invasion. Dude! So that's what it would have to be like. And that's it for tonight here on GUFON. I'm your host, Rich Giordano, saying it was fun while it lasted. Didn't it? Wasn't it? Couldn't it? Didn't it? No? Well, it was for me. I want to wish Julian another happy birthday yesterday, and thank you for supporting the show, the moderators and super chatters as well for supporting and giving your time to GUFON this evening. We really appreciate you for you. What was this? This just in? Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, sir. Will do. 10-4. Love you. This just in, GUFON show is over. Thank you, newcomers and moderators and all you other people out there, even the old veterans here who have been here since day uno. Thank you for your time and energy. What do we do here every single night, folks? We do Truthology for ufology. For you. And for you. May your Friday night lead into a wonderful weekend, as it will for me, starting now. Thank you once again. And alien bless all Gufonia.
There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over Jerusalem? And why did it sound like one of the most treasured sites in Christianity? There's a proof for an UFO descending over the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.
Hey, Louis, I believe our egg's over here somewhere. I don't know. I think it is, Linda. I think it's over here. Let's go take a look in the bowl. It's over here somewhere. There it is.
Oh, what are you doing?
Moving ducks around the neighborhood.
Okay. Well, they have eggs here for them. They lay their eggs.
What's that?
I said they lay their eggs.
They lay their eggs?
Yeah.
They're laying something over everybody's carport.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's one of the perks of living here, I guess. I can't open up my door. Oh. Oh, I know. But anyway, you can see the egg that they laid in there. If you come up here, you can see it under the window. No, over here, to the straight. You see it in the hole up here, next to the house. You can't miss it. I wish I could open up my door. Here, I'll come around.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, they laid it 2 days ago. It was warm. Yeah, so...
In 20 years, I never saw one egg.
Yeah, that's the second one I've gotten.
I've been cleaning out my carport for 3 days.
Oh, I have to. That's why I put up that black gate behind you, to keep them out.
Good idea.
I can't get out. I'm gonna... you over here? Next to me? Here, I'll come around. Jefferson, I don't understand.